Okay, so this year, I'm setting up the train layout a little earlier because I want to get 2020 over with. Oh, there's a light behind me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my Christmas layout and how I set it up, because this is the only time of the year where I can really have a layout stay for a while, and it'll be the first time you get to look at my trains. So I'll show you where they used to be. So we have, our dining room has stuff on it, but it used to be in this room right here, and the tree was always in this corner, and then my train would go right here. Well, now that we got a new hutch to put all our dishware in, and this table with the chairs and everything, I can't really do that now. So this year it's going in this corner, and then the upside is I can branch it out into the main room if I wanted to. And so, yeah, I'm going to get to work on that. Okay, so now I have this corner done. Next up, I have to get a white sheet I'm going to put over this. And then I have to go grab the Christmas tree that belongs for the train layout. So I'll go grab a white sheet. Voila, we got the white sheet in the corner, so it's more of a snow look. And now I have to go get the tree from the attic. But I got this new tripod, if you guys notice, it's lighting up. And so I got a ring light, so now it's better. I know I haven't posted in a while, so this is what I'm going to do. So yeah, there we go. Okay, now this is the fun part, getting the tree out of the attic, and you'll see why right now. I'll show you this really quick. So the attic is up there, and this table's right here because my sister's scout troop is doing a fundraiser where they make cards. So I have to move the table out of the way a little bit. George, if you're watching this, if you're wondering how I got the stuff on your boxcar, this thing cuts out vinyl. It's called a silhouette. And so like you pick a piece of vinyl and you take it down. So that's how you're wondering. That's how I made your award in your boxcar. And just like that, the table's out of the way. There's scraps all over the floor. But here's the fun part. The attic. This is old. Like the bracket right there is bent, but you know. Gotta get this down. Oh. Now we get to climb up into the spooky attic. Alright, and all I gotta do is reach back here. And there we go, light switch. And this attic is a mess. Able to stand in this attic. I'm 6'1" now, so I can't really stand in here, but now I gotta locate the Christmas tree I want to use and get it. And that's the hard part. So on my way I go. Alright, there we go. It's just found the tree. It's just a $20 tree from Walmart. So now I gotta get it out. Gonna probably put a strand of these on it. Currently I'm debating whether I should just go lower and drop it, but I don't think that's the way to go. It looks way longer on here. That's only like, what? There's like a foot in between each. It's only like, what, 5 feet? Alright, mission accomplished. We got the tree and everything in here. Now it's time to set it up. So now it's time for a really cool time lapse. I'm going to stick you guys on the ring light. There you go. Here's the tree. Okay, now this is the fun part. All my trains are stacked up. and I have to get them out, and I believe the track one is right there. So now I have to go to work and get my train stuff out, and I'll just bring them in the game room. Boom, the track, the tree. Now it's time to set it all up. Okay, the track is all set up. I have a switch track so that I can bring the train out more and expand it out into the room. But this is just a basic square. You will notice it's not full O gauge. I'm actually ordering full O gauge on Menards website soon after I pay off my trip to Illinois, which, if you guys don't know, what you don't know, I'm actually going to Illinois again this December. And so yeah, George and I are probably going to end up doing a live stream or something. So yeah, but I'm going to get this layout all ready, and that's another reason why I'm setting it up early, so I can enjoy it before I go to Illinois, as I get back on Christmas Eve. Okay, so now the track is set up. We have to set up the town and all the buildings and everything. But first, you have to test it before you do any of that fun stuff. So now that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I tested the track. It was good. Also cleaned it. You can see the eraser. I got the engine on. Now it's time to test this train. That's not good. Oh. Oh, the back wasn't on right. You gotta love post-war trains, don't you? Especially when you don't align them right. Alright, there we go. Probably the first time that's ever happened in my life that I got a first full run on a full layout. Also, if you look, that green band right there, those help it so it doesn't come apart, because these bigger regular O gauge engines like to put the track apart. And the front is derailed. Alright, well, it works fine as of now. So now I'm going to set up the town. So as I'm setting up, I want to tell you one thing I really like about like Christmas layouts. And normally when you have a regular layout, it's like to scale and people notice that. But at the end of the day, these trains, they're just toys. And so I have some HO mixed in there, and I have some O gauge. Like, that cow is probably to scale for O gauge, and that bear is. But why the heck are these cows small? Why is there a rhino? Because at the end of the day, they're just toys, and it's fun to set it up and have your own narrative, and it's just fun. Like, that's what I really enjoy about setting up these old trains, is that you get to like go back to when people just have them as like their favorite toy and just set them up and have fun with them. And that's what I really love about setting up the Christmas layout. I did some work, and this is what I'm deciding. The powder everywhere, it's just a spray. I used it last year. It's really easy to wash off. So at the end of the year, or at the end of the Christmas time, I take everything and I rinse it off and I clean it. I do not put it on the locomotives because that would literally be asking to ruin them. But on the train cars, I can do it fine, and on these cars and everything. So I'll start from the back. I got the Boy Scout bridge. We got Santa, an outhouse, because that's what he does to wait to deliver stuff every year. We got an off-roading group. They met on Facebook, by the way. Snow Runners is probably their Facebook name. Oh, I left the eraser. That's just part of the joy. And then as you look over here, you got some people playing football in snow, and they really enjoy it, and it's just a good old winter game of football. Over there you got the fire station. They're just chilling over there. You got the community center pavilion. You got the news showing up. You got this road right here is Sally's Diner, Caboose Diner. And this guy right here, very unfortunate. That's what he gets for trying to drive a convertible in wintertime. He has his arms up in disbelief. And then you just got people gathered around this diner. That's why there's so much traffic. You got the train station, everyone waiting. You just got the traffic going through. And then right here's the farm. Oh, some of the animals fell over. But as you look here, Farmer Fred is very disappointed because he bought a Ram, didn't listen to his pops before his pops died, said Ford runs better, it's the best truck, and Motor Trend doesn't decide what the truck of the year is. They probably get paid off by a Ram anyway. And so, keynote, if you buy a Ram, that's where it's going to end up, in the shop. And you can see him working under it. So he had to use his Ford to bring out the hay bales to feed the animals, because that Ford hasn't broke down or nothing. It's been running all its life. And he's very mad because his equipment can't be in the dry shed. All his equipment got snowed on, and that's very unfortunate. That tow truck, by the way, is on its way to pick up the truck because he messed up and bought a Ram. So anyway, that's a short story. So I'll get some rolling stock and I'll run the train around and show you some of the train running around. One thing I forgot to mention, Farmer Fred was re-roofing his house, and as you can see, it snowed so much the Tyvek ripped, and now he has a puddle in his living room. He's in the middle of watching some Christmas football games, so he is not having a Merry Christmas. He's actually having one of the worst Christmases you could have. So yeah, so what we have running right now, can't remember, it's a postwar. It's my favorite engine. It just runs great. Oh, I got some overspray, so I'm going to have to clean it off after this. And then we got the Lionel lines, a tender with no whistle. The whistle's currently out of it because it's broken. I have to fix it. George actually gave me this from GFW Trains as a Thanksgiving Macy's Day box car, so I'm going to customize it for something. And then we got another box car right there. There's Farmer Fred's new tractor's coming in, so that's going around. Brand new. And then we got the Lionel, I think it's a Millennium Anniversary car. 100-year anniversary. Alright, so let's get to rolling. Okay, so I have a problem right now. I'm sure a lot of you guys can fix it, but... Oh. Well, now it's not going at all. It was just stuck in reverse. Oh, great. Alright, so now it's time for me to go grab another engine. Alright, I'll be right back. Next engine we have up, this one right here is my very first engine. We got it when I think I was 5 or 6. I beat this thing up. I played with it a lot. You can see I broke off one of the lights on the front. Paint's chipped all over it. I played with Lionel train, and sometimes I regret how I played with my trains because as you can see, some of it isn't in the best shape. Like you can see the crack that we had to fix there and everything. And I kind of like seeing crashes, so that's not good. But here it is, and now let's test it out.